Walmart is bringing generative AI into consumer apps and browsing with some help from Microsoft. With us is Corporate VP of Global Retail, Consumer Goods, and Gaming at Microsoft, Shelley Bransten. Hi, Shelley.
Hi, Fred. Nice to be with you.
Great to see you. And this is really a continuing evolution of your partnership with Walmart. Give us a little overview of what you've announced previously and here at CES.
Absolutely. And you're exactly right. We have this is an extension of a long-term partnership between Microsoft and Walmart. Really, the last major announcement that we made was in 2018 about our partnership. And we've really been working with them as they look to streamline across every phase of the shopper and, of course, for them, their associate journey.
Very interesting. And the CEOs of the two companies were on stage for a keynote at CES that people can still watch, I guess, if they go online.
Yeah, it was super fun. It was a surprise that our CEO Satya Nadella came and joined Doug McMillan, and sitting there in the audience just when Satya came out, all the phones went up and took pictures, and it was a great reveal and just a demonstration of the deep level of commitment and partnership between the two companies.
Well, let's talk about what they announced here when it comes to the use of AI and maybe some examples of how it can be used.
Absolutely. So there were obviously a lot of incredible announcements from Walmart, and most all of them were built on the Microsoft cloud. The two particular that they spoke about related to the Microsoft side were, one, really a whole new way to think about searching and browsing at walmart.com or anywhere on your phone. And so the example that they gave is, Fred, you're planning a birthday party, and today, if you're planning a birthday party for someone, there's a lot of scrolling that you have to do. They give the example of a unicorn themed birthday party for a child. And so what they announced yesterday is that they have pre-built these generative AI tools. Walmart has built them on the Microsoft cloud so that you, Fred, could just go right from that search bar and say, I'm planning a birthday party for my daughter. She's 7 years old. It's unicorn theme, and I have $35 to spend. And rather than all that scrolling that you would have to do, you would just get results back that fit within your budget, are available at a Walmart near you, and really meet that unicorn theme idea. So it's just a much more, I like to say, sort of, it's going from this scroll-based shopping to goal-based shopping. And that was one of the key announcements that they made yesterday.
Really interesting. I mean, I don't have the kids living at home anymore, but I have two granddaughters with birthdays next week.
Okay.
Far apart in ages. Like one is going to be 6, and I guess she wants a Moana kind of party. And
okay.
Then there's an 18-year-old in another household who's got a birthday next week too. And I'm not sure what kind of theme she would want for her birthday, but it would probably not be Moana, but
maybe not Moana. And that's what's so cool about some of these capabilities is that, as you said, and you see in your own house, we're all dealing with, wanting to get someone the right present, but not having a full set of information. And then it just takes a lot of time. One of the things that I thought was so interesting is Walmart shared the average American family spends about 6 hours planning every week, planning household groceries and supplies, and then purchasing. And so every time you can just sort of, either help them save that time or, of course, save money, you're reconnecting them back to their family or the things that they want to do. So that was pretty exciting.
Besides going out there to search for something that you might want to buy now that you haven't purchased before, reordering is also a part of this. Tell me how that is going to work.
Absolutely. They talked a lot about sort of the whole idea of sort of that replenishment and being able to get the things that you want faster. So it was very interesting. They shared this something that they're piloting really in the Dallas-Fort Worth area around drone delivery within matters of minutes. But then this whole idea of sort of that transactional experience of shopping when you just need something quickly and reordering, to your point, and then getting it delivered directly into your refrigerator.
We're all getting spoiled, right? With what's going on in the retail space today.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Initially, I understand this is coming to iOS first and then to the web and Android. Is that right?
That's right, on the search experience, the Gen AI search experience first with iOS, and then other devices coming very soon.
What do you tell consumers who are skittish about this? Some of them anyway, and maybe they worry about privacy or just about AI in general.
Yeah, and I think that it's obviously it's a question that is really out there. And I will tell you, in all the years that I have been working really at the intersection of retail and technology, when you deliver consumers value, whether it is through saving them time or saving them money, as long as they think that there is that value equation, they become less concerned because we actually just completed a study. 71% of consumers actually expect a personalized experience and are twice as likely to put things in their basket if you actually help them save time and money and get them the products that they need. I think the questions really, or the concerns, are when consumers feel like retailers are leveraging their data, but there isn't that value, that sort of handshake back.
So suggestions about what you might want can be very valuable.
Exactly. Suggestions about what you want, reviews about what other people like you have said about products. You're a Moana party example. I mean, when you feel like the retailer actually understands you and is helping you navigate better, then you feel like the information that you've shared with them is getting to put to good use and actually a service to you. When that's not there, that's when the real questions start to arise.
And you're working at global retail as a corporate VP. So tell me what you're seeing as far as the growth of all of this. Obviously, Walmart's the biggest player out there, but it's coming all over the place, right?
It is, and I'll answer your question. Then I also want to share just one more announcement that Walmart made yesterday, because I think it's relevant for some of the questions you're asking me. But yes, it has been an incredible. I mean, really, as I think about 2023 and the year we just came off of, the rapid transformation that we're seeing within the retail industry is unlike anything I've ever seen in over 20 years, and it's very exciting. What feels different, truthfully, about this AI, and we commissioned a study with IDC to really validate this, is retailers are now seeing the value within 9 months. So sometimes, people kind of conceptually believed in the capabilities, but it was a 12 to 24 month roadmap in order for you to actually showcase, how you're either driving sales or lowering operating cost. And that's very different now. Within 9 months, they're seeing value. And for every dollar that a retailer is investing in these AI capabilities, they're seeing a $3.45 return. So speed and then actual real tangible business results is what I think is really differentiating what we're seeing out there.
There have been different reports and concerns about people losing their jobs because of AI, but it can also be very beneficial to employees as well, making jobs easier to perform, right?
You got it. And I think, and you actually teed up super well with the other announcement that Walmart made yesterday. But yeah, I think there's no doubt that jobs will change. I look at my own job now. I have the ability to recap meetings that I can't attend. I can, understand where there's real discussion point. I get the meeting notes sent to me immediately. So for me, it actually really helps me almost be in two places at the same time, and note taking and recapping is not a lot of fun. And it takes you away from really being in the meeting. So I think, we're going to find that jobs are going to change. But what we're seeing so far is, and the reason very intentionally we go from sort of using this word co-pilot, is everybody, like, who doesn't want some assistance? And everybody wants sort of going from that autopilot idea to a co-pilot and having an assistant. So what we're really seeing is, in many parts of the retail industry, we're almost democratizing the capabilities and getting assistance out to the people who really deserve them, which in retail, as the largest private employer in the world, 80% of them are store associates. I mean, man, those are folks that really need the help, deserve the help, and have not been as well served by technology as what we think these capabilities can offer.
I don't think I've seen a technology permeate so many areas of our lives so quickly. I mean, cell phones took years and everything else took years. This seems to be happening almost overnight.
It's incredible, isn't it? I mean, I sometimes have to remind myself that really ChatGPT really took the market just last November. It has, and just how quickly, and I think we're experiencing, I have two teenagers at home. I mean, just the way they've embraced it. And then the schools came out with policies around it. We almost have to remind ourselves that it's fairly new in terms of how long it's been in the consumer world, but how rapidly it's been embraced by consumers and, of course, businesses.
Well, congratulations on the role that you and Microsoft are playing here and making this really valuable to all of us. Shelley Bransten, thank you for taking time with us.
Thank you for having me, Fred.